please state your name, both first and last, for the record?
My name is Haley Hilgendorf,
How old are you, Haley?
25.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a nurse on an inpatient rehab unit.
Did you know two individuals by the name of Krista Halderson and Bart Halderson?
Yes,
How'd you know them?
aunt and uncle.
So how did your family know them?
Mom and Krista were friends for 38 years, kind of just became their family, and they became ours.
How did you first learn that Bart and Krista were missing?
From my mom freaking out.
In a phone call?
Yes,
Based on that conversation, what, if anything, did you decide to do?
I decided to come home from Milwaukee and figure it out for myself.
And what did you do once you came home?
As soon as I got home, I talked to my mom for a little while and decided that I should head over to the Halderson residence.
And why'd you do that?
Because since they're like family, I'm sure that Krista would have wanted us to take care of her boys as my parents would have wanted us to take care of them.
Who was at the Halderson home?
Chaz and a bunch of other detectives and stuff.
And you say Chaz, you mean Chandler?
Correct.
Do you see Chandler in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Ask the record to reflect the witnesses identified the defendant.
It shall.
So do you remember what day this was that you went over to the Halderson home?
Pretty sure it was Wednesday.
That would have been July 7th. Does that sound right?
Correct.
And what did you go over there with the intention of doing?
Making him dinner and making sure he was okay.
Did you go with anyone, go by yourself, or something else?
I went with my twin sister, Hannah.
Do you remember roughly what time you guys showed up?
5:36.
Okay, so dinner time.
Dinner time.
Was this the first time you'd been at the house, or had you been there many times in the past?
I've been in there quite a few times in the past.
How did the house look that day?
A little different. I noticed the couches were covered, and I didn't notice too much else. There was a table that was turned on its side, and I can't remember much else, to be honest.
You said the couches were covered. Do you mean like with blankets? Or
Yes.
Did Chandler say anything about that at any point to you?
No.
And where was the table on its side that you saw?
Have you been in there?
You can explain what room. We've shown pictures.
It's just in the kitchen where the tile was, like near the wall.
Did you take any pictures of anything in the home that day?
Yeah, I took a picture of the table with the Chris's handwriting.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, because I was trying to figure out if they actually left or not. I was trying to make sure that, like, I don't know, I guess I was conflicted because I heard that they left unannounced, but then I heard that there was a possibility that my parents picked them up. I was trying to figure out who Pam was because I've never heard of Pam, and that was the name on the bottom. It said, call Pam if you need anything. So I was like, Mom, who's Pam? But I didn't want to forget who the number and name was on there. So that's why I originally took it.
When you get to the house, do you have any interactions with Chandler?
Yes, he greets us at the door and gives us a side hug.
He gave you a side hug? Is that how he normally greeted you?
No, we're a
Explain
hugging
that.
family. We all hug each other, full arms, straight on.
Other than the side hug, how would you describe Chandler's demeanor?
I would just say he was preoccupied. He had a lot of other stuff going on. There wasn't much he could do with us.
So when you got there, did you guys talk? Did you make dinner? What occurred?
We ended up not making dinner because the detectives were there for a while. My sister and I sat up on the couches while they were downstairs doing stuff with the detectives. And then at one point we helped out with the dogs because we know they're dogs and they're very scared of people. So we took them out the back and we were playing with them outside for a while, playing fetch. And then we'd come in because one of the dogs got hurt. And so we decided that we'd just bring them in because we don't want them to keep running around if they're already hurt. And then we fed them dinner upstairs.
Okay, you fed the dogs dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened next?
Detectives left probably like 15, 20 minutes after that. And then my sister and I sat at the table with Chandler.
Did you and Chandler discuss anything of note on July 7th when you were over at his house?
The thing that stuck out to me most was about the text messages. So, you want me to explain that?
Sure.
We were just like talking in general, like asking how he was doing. He said he was fine. He's hanging in there. He's just trying to figure out what's going on. That was my only red flag looking back when he said they asked me for text messages. The detectives did, and you never have to give them your phone. You can just send screenshots because they got everything they need.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand. Chandler's parents are missing.
We didn't know that at that point, but yeah.
Okay. Police are there investigating. The police leave, and he gives you advice that you don't have to turn your phone over to police.
Yeah, he said mirroring, the term mirroring.
Instead, he says, don't turn over your phone, take screenshots.
Yeah.
And that was his concern at that moment on July 7th.
It was one of them, but that's the one that like stuck out to me.
Tell me about leaving the house that evening. When did you guys decide to leave, and was there anything that made you leave?
We left because he said he was going to go eat dinner with Gail and Rick, so that's why we ended up not making dinner ourselves with him. We just left the groceries in the car. We never took them in.
And you leave with your sister.
Yep.
Do you have any conversations, text messages, or phone calls with Chandler the following day, Thursday, July 8th?
I think it was the 8th. I do have text messages with him, but I don't remember which day.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as Exhibit 44, and you can turn the page if you need to.
Is the whole thing?
Yeah, how would you describe it?
Okay. Normal, but still seeming concerned that his parents are missing and he needs help still.
Is Exhibit 44 text message exchange between you and Chandler?
It is.
Although it has a day or two before, specifically Thursday, and it says 2:06 p.m. Is that fair?
Yeah,
And does it appear to be a true and accurate copy of the text messages between you two?
it is.
So we're just going to start the Thursday, and again, that would be July 8th. And is this what you wrote? Hey, how are you doing today? Mm-hmm. Then Chandler writes, I'm doing all right. I found some keys, and my brother's heading up to the cabin now, so we will know more soon. How do you respond?
And I said, okay, sounds good. Let us know if you need anything, I believe.
If you need help with anything?
Yeah.
Chandler responds, thanks, Kat came over to help out around the house. I might ask my neighbor to help with the lawn because the mower shakes my head way too much. And how do you respond?
Okay, I can ask my dad too.
Chandler then responds, that would be nice of you, but he's a really busy guy. Do you understand or do you know why Chandler made the comment about his head and mowing the lawn?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I had heard he'd fallen down the stairs in the middle of the night, like the second set of stairs, because they were remodeling their home. So the upstairs bathroom one was still torn up. Their rooms are upstairs on the split level, so he was headed downstairs to use the one that was finished, to my understanding.
And did you know anything else about his injury?
From what I heard, he was supposed to be in a collar.
Was he in a collar when you saw him on the 7th?
No.
On the 7th when you saw him, did he complain about his head, his neck, his shoulders, or anything else?
He was walking a little different than normal, so I asked him, and he said that's just part of the injury.
No further questions.
Cross-examination.
No, thank you.
May this witness be excused and released.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
rest of your day.